how to manage a team and set goals. In this video today I will share 7 key principles how to manage your team and set goals. They will help you eliminate most errors and failures and boost your teamwork and your performance in just 6 or 12 months. Coming up! Hi everyone, my name is Dmitry Bonder and I'm the founder and CEO of educational business that I founded many years ago, to be honest 15 years ago. And on this channel I'm sharing and bringing the best tips and tricks to build and run your successful business and earning your first million in business. Okay. Have you ever asked yourself how you can manage your team effectively using just one basic approach? Yes, setting the right goals for your team could be your most effective and simple way of management. It's a kind of magic wand you can use many times whenever you want. Let's think for a second, why should all employees know where a company is going? Well, because this knowledge makes them a team, a one body, one team. Teaming up employees is very important as a feeling of unity keeps them motivated and retained in one place. It helps to increase a company profitability by 27% according to Chief Executive Group and their research made in 2015. So building an effective team is a fundamental for successful business. You can't move forward, you can't achieve your profitability goals or any other goals if you are not a team. Without teamwork, any business will fail. I saw many times when a group of people try to accomplish some specific goal and then they just fail because they wasn't a part of one team. Okay, what makes a team a team? According to Richard Heckman, a pioneer in organizational behavior studies, compelling direction or setting up common team goals is a key instrument for management. There are 7 very clear and easy to use principles you can start using from today. So keep watching till the end of the video and I will give you 7 very easy to use tips to manage your team with the setting right and common goals. Let's start with the first principle. 57% of employees responded they would work much better if they know their company's strategy. Tell me where we are going, I will go with you. A paradox isn't that over 70% of their executives are confident they explain strategy well. Where is the problem? In most cases, executives communicate in a person or in a management meetings. They each suggest managers would transfer their messages to the team, which never happens. I saw many times when CEO or owner or main shareholder tell a kind of mission or vision and nobody later transfer this message to subordinates, and this is a big problem. What is the solution for this problem? Go to your employee team and communicate them directly. That is the principle of Walmart's teamwork, by the way. Its CEO meets the whole team once a month, talks and listens to them. When I visited Google campus, I know that Larry Page and Sergey Brin used to speak with their team every week. They called Thanks God It's Friday, and every Friday they communicate, they answer any questions they may have to the owners, and this is a kind of a way how they transfer their messages to the employees. This helps them keep employees updated about the company strategy. And it works. Try to use it in your everyday operational activity. The second principle. 81% of employees are thinking about leaving their current companies. Can you imagine? 81%. They wouldn't search for another workplace if they felt engaged. How to manage your team and get them interested? Develop the goal, which will unite a certain group of employees as a team. Breaking up the goal into explicit, well-formed roles where each employee should take up his own or her own role and achieve a common goal in the end, it will be a good instrument for the whole team. Launching a new product will be a good goal for a cross-functional team. Sometimes fighting with a one big competitor could be a goal, so you can use whatever you want, but set up goal for your team. The third principle: a common goal must be measurable. More than half of employees don't really know how their performance affects the company's outcomes. It's funny, they just don't know what will happen if they do something. Setting up a team goals must be demonstrated in numbers. For example, a company strategy can include a certain percentage of increase in sales by the end of the year. If the whole sales team achieve, let's say, 20% more results in the last year, you can get some people could be promoted, or they can get a salary increase, and it will drive their motivation. A common number to achieve makes employees feel dependent on each other and give them a clear understanding of how their teamwork impacts a company's future. So it's highly important to set up numbers and track them on a weekly or monthly basis or quarterly basis, and to give them a kind of response how we are doing. The first principle: 52% of employees don't think they are responsible for the overall company's performance. They believe the responsibility is just for executives. It's not my fault, it's my CEO fault, or it's a shareholder fault. It's a really bad approach. This problem costs 1/3 of companies' profits, based on a research made by Forbes magazine. The value of each employee can be achieved via his or her involvement in a common team goal. Set up the team goal which demonstrates the level of responsibility of each employee. For example, show what happens if one role is performing poorly. Organization charts are also a good example. Knowing the interaction and interdependence of every team must be a part of team goal structure. The fifth principle: 57% of employees don't know who are their teams. Can you imagine? They don't know. You would say, it's not about my team, it's not about our company. But if the company is growing, it's true. When my company grew, let's say, from 10 people in the team to 200 people, I know that sometimes people don't know who are working with them every day. Just trust me, it happens in every company. Let me repeat again. Manage your team and set up goals. This is a kind of approach that helps to unite your team. It's unbelievable, but most employees can hardly name correctly all their teammates, and setting up goals can help you to solve this problem. This problem makes achieving a common goal sometimes impossible, so don't try to think that it's not about you. It happens in many companies. A good solution to this problem to manage your team is to design team goals which can be achievable by 2 pizza teams. Have you heard about these principles? It's a very useful principle. Build a kind of team, let's say 8-10 people. The size of the team who can eat 2 pizza. Break down the company strategy into smaller pieces by developing step-by-step objectives, which you can delegate to 8, 10, maybe sometimes 12 members. A kind of task, a common deadline that can be achieved by this group of people. And the principle number 6. 30% of employees don't care about their team goals as they pursue their roles as highly dependent on teams. The authority dependence balance should be a basic principle in setting up team goals. Applies both second and the sixth principle to achieve an ideal balance. Breaking down a team goal into pieces of work make each role in your team significant in getting results, and give your team members autonomy to choose the best fitted approach. Try to hire the people who know what to do. Don't hire kind of people who just waiting for your directions. And the last principle, number 7. Over 65% of employees feel their work is not recognized. It's a big problem. Check my video why people leave your company, why they quit. It's a very good answer on this question. But coming back to the 7th principle, I should say that setting up team goals must clearly indicate a team reward principle. The best designed team reward system should remark both personal input and team outcome. It's a kind of blended form of reward when each member's performance and overall team performance are measured. In this case, autonomy dependence balance is followed, while clear and fair appraisal cannot cause resistance, jealousy, or unnatural competition with a team. Competition is good when you are fighting with competitors, but it's really bad when some part of your team competing with another one. So try to balance your team with all these 7 principles. All 7 principles must be in mind in the very start of company strategy development. They will be fundamental to set up each team goal, and it's a part of the whole strategy. Okay, leading teams can be inspiring or devastating tasks, but anyway, it's your task as a CEO or as a business owner or as a manager to learn how to manage your team with team goals. Taking up the right direction in your team's motivation will impact the outcomes you will get at the end of the story, at the end of your days as the business owner or the managers. Take care how to communicate and unite your team at the stage of company strategy creation, and this care is an integral and make this care as integral part of the strategy. Follow my videos to make your first million. Thank you for watching and peace out.